Oh, danke, liebling. Wunderstruzelkoetje, wat een treat!
Dit is er, Papa. You should finish.
Ich liebe dich auch. Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen, Papa.
Good afternoon, young man. Good, sir. What can I do for you?
I'd like to enlist, sir.
I see. Well, how old are you, son?
I'm 22 years old, sir.
22, you say?
Yes, sir. It's last February.
Let me ask you, son. Did you receive a draft notice this past summer?
I did, sir. I was just exempt due to the fact I was married.
Married?
I was married. I am married. I have a wife.
I see. And now you want to enlist?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's a noble sentiment, son. You're a fine patriot.
Thank you, sir.
And your wife, she must be a fine patriot as well. Then you leave her to go serve your country? How old is your wife, son?
She's 19 years old, sir.
Well, do you have any children?
No, sir. We haven't been married in a year. We're just married about that.
Just this past May.
Yes, sir.
Well, the draft began in June. I imagine you were aware of that, son.
Yes, sir.
And you were married in May. Yes, I think I see.
No, I'm not sure you, sir. I think I married my wife to get out of serving in the army because the draft started in June. But I'm pretty sure that's
I don't need to hear your assurances, son. I've already said you're a fine patriot, and I meant it. But something has happened to change your mind about your service. And I'd like to know what that is.
I feel like it's my duty to serve my country, sir. I don't want to be known as a slacker. I'm perfectly capable of doing my part for the war effort.
I see. Are you employed?
Yes, sir.
What does you do for a living, son?
I'm a reporter for New York Herald.
Newspaper man, huh?
Yes, sir.
I imagine that's a pretty exciting job, am I right?
It has its moments, sir.
And do you imagine being an infantryman also has its moments too?
Yes, sir.
Pretty frightening moments, son. Some of those moments can last for hours, days, or even weeks. There are some moments where you don't think you ever see the next moment. All you can think about is what's right in front of you. And what's right in front of you might make you want to turn your head away. It's so terrible.
I'm confused, sir.
What are you confused about?
If I didn't know better, I don't think you wanted me to.
Need all the patriotic young men we can get to win this war, son. And you're a fine patriot, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
I believe you are. And are you a good husband?
I try to be, sir.
Well, how would your wife answer that question, son?
I think she's a good husband. I try to be a good provider.
And does your wife support your decision to enlist?
I would hope so, sir.
You would hope so. You mean you haven't talked to her about it?
No, sir, I haven't. I just decided this afternoon.
On a whim, was it?
Yes, sir.
Something's going on?
Well, you see, sir, I just found out that my job at work is being cut to part-time, and I got in an argument.
Your boss?
No,
With
sir.
your wife, then. Now I understand.
No, sir, it's actually with my mother.
Ah, well, I'm sorry about that. Sometimes parents have very different expectations and values for their children, I'm afraid.
My mother means well, she just goes about it completely wrong. Especially since my father.
Tax. Sorry about that, son. But I'm sure your mother has your best interests at heart. And as do I, of course. Well, here's my advice to you. Go home and talk about this with your wife. And listen to what she has to say. I know from experience that wives usually know what's best for their husbands. Of course, I didn't know this when I was your age, but I do now. So you hear her out, you understand? Then, if you still want to enlist, you'll be mighty proud to have you, son.
I will do that, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome, son.
Merry Christmas.
different with your hair?
Well, I did see my daughter this afternoon, and she has such a way with hair. You know some of these young girls are. Why, I dare say, you always do such a nice job with your own hair, my dear.
Thank you, Miss Mullins. I mean, that might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Okay, yeah. What was it you wanted to see me about?
Yes, you wanted to speak with me about...
No, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I just came over another extension on your late rent. I feel like already gone above and beyond what most landladies...
No, Miss
ever-
Mullins, I wanted to pay you in full for what we owed and through the end of the month. I believe you said, I think you said that was $20.19.
Yeah. $20.19. Thank you very much.
Of course, Miss Mullins, and Merry Christmas to you.
And a Merry Christmas to you, too. Hey, what money you asking, dear? Where'd you get the money? This morning you didn't have it.
Oh, well, you see...
Oh, I'm such a goose. It's Friday, isn't it? Of course. Your husband must have been paid today. You make sure to congratulate him for me on his promotion, rise in salary. Have a good evening, Mrs. Young, and a very Merry Christmas to you.
And a Merry Christmas to you too, Miss Mullins. But it wasn't Jimmy who got a payday today. Why, the grocer got paid, the butcher got paid, Papa got a strips of potion, and Miss Mullins got her rent money. Don't say that. Christmas is gone. Here's your very fast money paid. You haven't got a penny, a penny will do. You haven't got a penny, and God bless you. You haven't got a
I do believe my little goose is
Jimmy,
next.
look down.
I'm just kidding, sweetheart. I don't care if you're getting a pound or two.
What a thing to say.
Sweetheart, I'm just joking. I don't care. I don't think you've getting a single ounce, and that's the truth.
Okay, I'm sorry. Can you stop me, all? I've had a very busy day today, and I'll tell you about it first.
Why?
We'll have
What
dinner.
happened today?
Oh, I'll tell you about it, but first we'll have dinner.
No, first tell me about your day.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, I can't wait till my girl's ready to tell me about her day.
Well, after you left this morning, I had a visitor.
Who?
It was Miss Mullins. I've been keeping something from you, and I'm afraid you're going to be angry.
What is it? How can I ever be angry at you?
Well, the truth is, I haven't been managing our household finances as well as I'd let you believe. I'm afraid we've been a bit behind on our bills for a few weeks now.
Including our rent? Is that when Miss Mullins came to see you?
Yeah, she came with like 3 weeks back rent that we owed her.
3 weeks? But Dell, I've been turning over my pay to you every 2 weeks.
I know, and I meant to pay her.
Then what are you using it for, Della? It's not like we've been laying high on the hog around here. We haven't been out to a nice dinner recently. I haven't seen you sporting a new dress or hat.
I would never do something like that.
And what, Della? Where's the money going?
It's going to the doctor.
Wait, sweetheart, wait, what's wrong with you? Wait, why didn't you tell me?
No, it's not me. It's Papa. It's emphysema. He's very ill.
Well, why didn't you tell me, sweetheart?
Well, I meant to, but you were just so busy with your new job and all.
But you should have told me.
I know, and when I started using the other with Papa's doctor bills, I just didn't know how to tell you. I felt so ashamed.
Ashamed?
Well, lying to you, well, I'm not really lying, but I might as well have been thinking you believe I had everything under control with the rent and the rest of the bills are being paid on time.
But Della, sweetheart, you know you should have told me.
I should have, I know.
Well, I actually have some news for you.
Guess I'm not the only one who's been keeping secrets.
This isn't actually a secret, it's just something I found out this afternoon.
Well, Mr. Reporter, ready? What news have you dug up today?
Mr. Reporter, I am no longer a full-time reporter of the New York Herald.
Oh, no, Jimmy, don't tell me you've lost your job.
No, just half of it. When I got to work this morning, let's just say Mr. Bennett was not too thrilled with the fact I was late again. And don't say anything, I've been really chided, and basically he was just angry, not just at me, but in the paper business in general. He ended up reducing my position to hard.
No, darling, I'm so sorry. I guess that means you'll only be getting half your pay as well, $15 a week.
Actually, no, the old man was downright generous when it came to pay. I'll be making $20 a week, same as when I was a copy editor. What a good provider, huh?
Oh, darling, you have been a good provider. The best I could have hoped for.
That's not true, Della. Maybe I need to take another job that's actually going to support my family.
Oh, no, darling, you don't have to do that.
But Della, I just can't do this, and I need to buy you a nice Christmas gift. I didn't want to bring this up, but I don't think I can get you a gift this year. And I don't want you to get me anything else either.
Out, Mr. Young, if that's what you want.
It's not what I want, Della, but it's how it's going to have to do on $20 a week.
We may do on $20 a week before we can do it again, at least for a while.
want to just make do, Dell. And on my way home today, I thought about joining the army.
Enlisting in the army, Jimmy.
I know, Dell, I know, but it was just a sudden thing, and I realize now it's not what I want. It's just I had that rough day at work, and then I met my mother for lunch, and she just got on my nerves, and she suggested that I marry you just to get a deferment.
Well, that is not true, not at all.
It's not, Della. She just got me angry.
I'm sorry, darling.
It's okay. But Della, I don't want to just make do. I want to be on solid ground and start off. Really?
I'm fairly certain.
Oh, Della.
Alright, 6 minutes, thank you.
Yeah.
The red and black silver.
Della! Della, sweetheart, I'm supposed to leave for work.
I'll be right there, Jimmy. You're up early. Someone lit a fire under you?
As a matter of fact, someone did. I promised Mr. Bennett and myself that I will show up to work 30 minutes early, and I plan to be there 35 minutes early.
Oh, well. Will Mr. Bennett even be there then?
I hadn't thought of that. Well, I guess it's better if I show up before he does, because then he'll see me at my desk working away. That'll impress him.
Especially on Christmas Eve.
Sweetheart, the newspaper just doesn't stop printing because it's Christmas Eve. Rain, shine, day or night. The herald goes to press.
Neither snow nor rain nor heat nor gloom of night stays these couriers from the swift completion of their appointed rounds. That's what's inscribed outside the new post office building on 33rd Main.
Oh, I thought it had a familiar ring, and it has to do with the newspaper business. Well, Bella, how about luck?
Oh, like an handsome hero reporter, eager to make a good impression on his boss.
That's exactly what I was looking for. 6:55. Just enough time to get to my desk by 7:25. Well, Bella, have a good day. Take care of James Jr. and their woman.
James Jr., what if the girl or twins? or
One
even-
will be quite enough, thank you.
I agree, one will be enough. To start with.
I'm gonna leave before this goes any further. Bye, Bella. Merry Christmas.
Bye, darling, I love you. So, James Jr., or Marie Louise, or both of you, heaven forbid, it's Christmas Eve, but you wouldn't know it around here, would you? I mean, just look at that sad little tree. How are we gonna dress it up for Christmas? Any ideas? Maybe, maybe some ribbons? Oh, yes, here are ribbons. Wait right there, it's in hall, be right back. How about, maybe this one? And how about these? Right about there, I think. Oh well, that's as good as we're gonna do this year. But you still look rather fair, I'm afraid. And what's worse, we've got no pretty presents surrounding you to keep you company. Why is that, you ask? Well, we have no money to buy a Christmas present this year. Isn't that the saddest thing you've ever heard? If you were Willow, you would weep. Oh, now don't look at me like that. I know I said I wouldn't buy Jimmy anything for Christmas, but I mean, one small gift might not hurt. Let me just see what I have in my purse. Oh no. Oh, 25, 50, 75, $1, 5, 50, 75, 67, 88, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, $1.87. Oh, $1.87. It is shameful, Airtime Mom. That's what it is, just shameful. After all my scrimping and saving and all my bargaining with the grocer and the butcher, and what am I left with? Just $1.87. I need a miracle to find something nice for that. Well, maybe Mr. Kabrinsky can perform another miracle for me.
Well, look who it is, my little friend from Danzig.
Good morning, Mr. Kabrinsky.
And how are you today, miss?
Oh, actually, it's Mrs., and I'm doing well, thank you.
Well, Mrs., I must tell you, you brought me some exquisite luck when you stopped in last week.
I did? How's that?
Those earrings you brought into me with the beautiful mosaic bird earrings, I just sold them! Oh, forgive me. I know how special those were to you. You've come to buy them back from me, haven't you?
Oh, no, I couldn't possibly afford to do such a thing. Actually, as you know, tomorrow's Christmas Day,
I am aware.
and as you know, I do not have a Christmas present for my husband yet.
We have many nice things.
Well, you see, I've got a small problem.
Oh, what's that small problem?
Well, you see, the small problem is the small amount of money I have to spend on a gift.
How much money do you have exactly?
$1.87. Exactly.
I'm sure we can find something for him. Here I have this tie pin marked at $2.50, but I'd be willing to let it go for $1.75.
Oh, it's a very nice tie pin, and I'm sure he would love it very much, but I don't know. Oh my, can you see that fob chain right there?
This right here, this platinum fob chain.
Yes.
Go on, miss.
Oh my, it is perfect, isn't it? So simple yet so elegant. It's just the most perfect thing.
Yes, it is very exquisite, but it is also quite expensive.
How much?
It is far outside of your price range.
How much more?
I have it marked at $25. I'm sorry, miss. The most I could give it away for would be $21.
$21, you said?
Yes, miss. I'm sorry.
Mr. Kavinsky, if you are willing to sell it to me for
you sure? This is a lot of money.
Yes, you promised not to sell it to anyone else until you back.
All right, this is I promise.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gretzky. Good day.
Good day, miss, and good luck.
Welcome to Gimple, sir. How are you?
Hi, I'm looking to buy a Christmas present for my wife.
You just I say.
Well, yeah, I kind of told my wife I wasn't going to be getting her a gift this year.
And how did your wife feel about that?
Well, I don't think she took it too well.
I'm not surprised.
Just been going through a bit of a rough patch recently.
If you don't mind me asking, young man, how long have you and your wife been married?
We were just married this past spring.
Just since last spring. That's a pity, sir. Sounds like the honeymoon didn't last long.
No, we get along perfect. It's by rough patch, I meant rough patch financially, not romantically.
It's very good to see you, sir. Not that you've been struggling with finances, who isn't, but that you've been, you and I are happy. It's very good to see.
Thank you, miss.
So, what was it that changed your mind?
Changed my mind.
It's about getting my Christmas present.
Well, you see, we just don't have a lot of money to spend on presents this year, and I just found out that I'm going to be a father, and then to top it off, I got my job moved to part-time.
Oh my goodness, congratulations, sir! On the baby!
Thank you.
And if it's not too personal, you still have to tell me what's changed your mind.
Well, I love my wife so much. You know, she works so hard to keep our little apartment spick and span, and she's so smart. She's smart as a whip. She always keeps me on my toes, and it's gonna be our first Christmas together. I just don't know what I would do without her. I don't know why I'm telling you all this, but
There's nothing to all be sorry for. I just hope I can help you find something for it. You have something particular in mind.
well, actually, yes. Me and my wife were in your lovely store a couple weeks ago, and we were just looking at all the beautiful, amazing things you guys have, and she spotted a set of combs, you know, the thing that the ladies use to hold their hair up. She has this beautiful, long, blonde hair, but I think it's those combs right there.
Oh yes, sir, absolutely gorgeous. A pure tortoise shell with inlaid drawings.
Yes, those are definitely the ones.
Just absolutely gorgeous. Tortoise is quite a discerning eye, young man, both for hair ornaments and for husbands.
Thank you, miss. How much did you say this were?
Only $29.50.
$29.50.
And that's bargain. Well, I've seen similar combs of Lester Collins in the stores along Broadway, but for as much as $36.
Well, as you said, my wife does have quite discerning taste. I just didn't realize it was such an expensive taste.
If you'd like something a little less pricey, I can show you this very lovely set.
Oh, no, that's fine, ma'am. I don't need to see anything. No, I would like to get those. Do you think you can hold them for later this afternoon?
Oh, well, really ought to ask my supervisor if I can. It means.
Please, miss, be convincing. My wife would be overjoyed when she sees those beautiful pearls.
Ah, what the heck.